Hello everyone, I welcome you all in a virtual classes program of ZKids International School, School at Home, Class 6th and subject Mathematics. I am your mathematics teacher J.M. Khan, and today we are going to continue our exercise 3.5, right? So in previous video we completed our question number 2 of 3.5. Let us start our question number 3, right? That is a very simple question. It is, which factor are not included in the prime factorization? I already told you, in prime factorization, one, a number itself are excluded or not included. Clear? So this is our question number. Simple answer. Which numbers are not included in prime factorization? One, the number itself, we cannot take it in our prime factorization. Clear? Next is question number 4, which is about, write the greatest 4-digit number and express it in terms of prime factorization. Greatest 4-digit number, we have greatest 4-digit number, that is 9999, 9990. Now I am taking prime factorization of it by using tree diagram, right? So tree diagram I am taking over here. 9 multiplied by 11, can say factorize, it is divisible by 9. Okay, right? It is divisible by 9. We can take 3, but it will be little lengthy. Here we do not have place, that's why we can take direct with 9. Okay, 9 multiplied by 11, right? So prime factorize 9 first, that is 3 multiplied by 3, right? 9 multiplied by, sorry, it is not 11. Clear? Okay. Now, if I am taking the factors of 1, 1, 1, so it will be directly, you can see we can divide it by 11, right? 1111 we can write it divided by 11. So if I divided 11 ones are 11, 1, then 0, then again 1, 11 ones are 11. Clear? So 101, 11 multiplied by 101. Clear? So 11 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 11 is a prime number, and now 101 is also a prime number, right? We cannot divide 101 by any other number. 101 is a prime number, and we have factor of 101 is only 1 and the number itself. So the prime factorization will be 3 multiplied by, here the last, 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 101. Clear? Right? Okay. If you want to take it by 3 multiplied by 3303, then same you will get. Okay. If you take another factor, you will get same answer. Don't worry. Okay, the answer will be the same. Right? Next thing, that question number 5. Hope this is clear to all of you. This is prime factors. Right? All the prime factor 3, 3, 11. It should be all prime, right? As we can see here, we cannot factorize 3, 3, 11 and 101. Clear? So this is our question number 4. Next question, let us proceed to our next question. Take a snap. Okay. So next question is question number 5, and we are taking question number 5 over here. Write the smallest 5-digit number Okay, and write the smallest 5-digit number and express it in the form of its prime factors. Right? The smallest 5-digit number. Question number 6. The smallest 5-digit number we have 10,000. Right? So now 5-digit number. This 5-digit number we have to prime factorize. So it is divisible by 2. Right? 10,000. 2 multiplied by 5,000. Right? 2 multiplied by 5,000. It will give us 10,000 because it is prime now. Don't need to convert it now here. Again, 2 multiplied by 2,500. Right? Then again, it is again divisible by how much? It is again divisible by 2, but I am increasing 5 multiplied by 500. So it will be easy for us now. 5 multiplied by 500. If I am taking 2, so I have to take 1250, right? So it will be little and then it will give you direct answer. So again I am taking 5 and 100, right? So here we have 5. Now again 100. How much? Which prime? 5 multiplied by 20, right? Then 20. 5 multiplied by 4 and 4 is 2 multiplied by 2. So this is our 10,000 tree, right? Which has 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5 and 2, right? So here I am writing 2 multiplied by 2, then again 2 multiplied by 2, then multiplied by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 4 times. So these are the prime factors of our 10,000. Clear? You can see over here 5 5s are 25, 25 4s are 100, 25 4s are 100, 100 multiplied by 100, 10,000 we get. Okay, this is the prime factorization tree of our smallest 5-digit number. Clear? Hope this is clear to all of you. And here is a proof. If the multiplication comes 10,000, then our tree is right. We all have prime. Okay, why we broke it? Because we can take a factors of it, right? So here we took 5 5 5 5, right? Next, question number 7. Okay, question number, sorry, it was question number 4. So question number 5. Now question number 6. Find all the prime factors of 1729. Question number 6 we have 1729, right? And arrange them in ascending order. Now state the relation, if any, between two consecutive prime factors. Okay, now very important question. Now I am doing by this method. Okay, 1729. Clear? 1729. Is it divisible by 2? No. Is it divisible by 3? 9 plus 1, 10, 90. No. It is divisible by 4? No. 5? No. 6? No. 7? Is it divisible by 7? 7 can say 9, 18, 18 minus, what we do generally, 172 minus 18. Now I am not going to repeat divisibility test of 7. 12 by 12 minus 8, that is 4, and how much? 18, right? 12 minus 8, that is 4, and 16 minus 1, 15, right? 154. Yes, it is divisible by 7. 722s are 154, so it is divisible by 7. I am dividing it by 7. Now again, 7 2s are 14, remainder 3, then 7 4s are, I am dividing here, just pay attention. 1729 divided by 7, 7 2s are 14, 3 2, 7 4s are 28, 4 9, and 7 7s are, that means 247. Clear? 247. Now 247, is it divisible by 2? No. 3? No. 4? No. 5? No. 6? No. 7? Let us check by 7. Is it divisible by 7? 7 2s are 14, 24 divided minus 14, 10. No, it is not divisible by 7. It is not divisible by 8. It is not divisible by 9. It is not divisible by 10. Is it divisible by 11? No, it is not divisible by 11. Now 12. It is not divisible by 3 and 4. That's why it is not divisible by 12. Is it divisible by 13? 13 ones are? Yes. It is divisible by 13. 247. Here, pay attention. 247 divided by 13. 13 ones are, because 13 twos are 26. 13 ones are 13. Remainder 11. Then 7. Yes. 13 nines are 117. Right? 13 19s are. And we cannot divide 19, so because 19 is a prime number, so we have factors over here. 7, 13 and 19 is a factor of 1729. Okay, for this kind of problem you need a command in calculations in tables. Okay, see, 7 table, 13 table and 19 table you will require over here. So the question was, arrange them in ascending order. Okay, I am arranging in ascending order. Here ascending order, 7, 13 and 19. Clear? Then after, now state the relation if between two consecutive prime number. Now what is the relation between these? See, relation is, if I am subtracting 3 minus 13 minus 7, it is giving us 6, and if I am giving 13 minus 7 gives us 6, 19 minus 13 gives us also 6. So we can write here the difference is 6 between two consecutive prime factor. Clear? This is how we are going to study. Clear? So just a minute. Okay, so this is our question number 6, and this is how we are going to deal with it. Clear? So you will write, if you want to take a snapshot of it, just take it. Let us proceed to question number 7. Okay, if you made a mistake in question numbers, so correct it. Okay, question number doesn't matter, the content matters. Okay, 5, 6, 4, whatever it is. Now let us proceed, and you have a textbook, so don't worry. Let us proceed to question number 7, which is about the product of three consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. Verify this statement, okay, with the help of some example. Okay. Question number 7. Yes. The product of three consecutive number. Okay, three consecutive number, the product of three consecutive number. Three consecutive number is always divisible by 6, right? Verify this statement. So I am taking this three consecutive number. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4. 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. Yes, 24 is divisible by. Now 9, 8, 10. Consecutive, you know very well consecutive. We already done it. Okay, next 9, 8, and 10, right? So 9, 8. 9 8 is 72. Okay, 72 multiplied by 10, that is 720. 12, 120, 126 are 720. Yes, it is also divisible. Next. Okay, so you have to write answer and you have to give example to verify the statement. The product of three consecutive number will always be divisible by 6. Okay, a new property you will learn that if you take a consecutive numbers, if you take a product of three consecutive number, then it will definitely divisible by 6. Okay, next I am taking a little higher. 12, 13 and 14. 12 13 are 156. 156 multiplied by 14, how much? 156 multiplied by 14. Okay, so this example you can give here. It will also be divisible by 6. Clear? Next question, that is question number 8. Question number 8 is the sum of two consecutive odd numbers, right, is divisible by 4. Verify the statement. Question number 8. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers. For example, I am writing here odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So two consecutive means 3 and 5, right? The sum of two consecutive odd numbers. So I am taking answer over here, an example. Okay, any two consecutive odd number, 3 plus 5 is 8. Yes, it is divisible by 4, right? Then I am taking again 17 plus 19, higher one, will be equal to 6, 36. 36 will be divisible by 4. Yes. Okay, then I am taking again higher. Okay, 15 plus 17. How much? 32, divisible. Then I am taking 33 plus 35. That will be 68. It will also be 4 17s are 17 4s are 68, right? Clear? So this is how you will give examples of 8 to verify your answer of question number 8. Take a snap. Next question, that is question number 9. And in which of the following expression prime factorization has been done? Okay, so A is given, question number 9, right? A is given 24 is equals to 2, 3, 4, right? Then 56, 7, 2, 2, 2. Then again C is 70, 2, 5, 7, right? Then 54, 2, 3, 9. Clear? So you can check over here. This is 24. 24 means 2, 3, 4. 4 is not a prime number. That's why it is not prime factorization. Okay. 2 into 2 multiplied by 2, 4 multiplied by 2, 8, 8 7s are 56, right? Each and every number present here is prime, right? So prime factorization done. Yes, B. Okay. And 70, 5 2s are 10 multiplied by 7, that is 70, and each and every number is prime, so it will be also the prime factorization. Okay, here 2 3 9, 9 6 are 2 multiplied by 3, 6 6 multiplied by 9, 9 6 are 54, but 9 is not a prime number, that's why it is not a prime number. So you will write answer over here that B and C, in B and C number prime factorization is used. Okay, so next question is question number 10. Determine if 25110 is divisible by 45. Okay, hint is also given there. Clear? So you will do it. This is a PH. Question number 10 will be a PH. In next video we will complete our 3.5 and we will start our next subtopic. Okay, so hope you are practicing at home and you are safe. Okay, so stay safe and practice at your home. Thank you so much.